as of recording this video, I have 0 views, 0 subscribers, 0 clout, $0 in my bank account, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. And as of recording this video, Anthpo has 1.6 million subscribers, 144 videos on his channel, over 200 million views, and he's leaving the platform. Woo! Wow!
Turning on a camera is very intimidating these days.
But I lost all motivation and energy to do anything. I fell into this creative slump, and to be honest, I don't really know what the cause was.
I started to get lonely, just sitting at my desk in the basement, trying to get myself
so inside of my head, and I start doubting.
I was so close to making YouTube a reality, but here I was, wasting my time.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I can do this stupid YouTube thing, man. Maybe I'm just not in the right space.
So my original idea for this video was going to be talking about Anthpo and how he was like the ideal content creator and how we should all strive to be more like him and, you know, find a balance between school and friends and work and life, and also creating consistent content of high quality that pushed creative boundaries. And I was going to transition into like, so now I'm going to do that. I'm going to be the next college YouTuber. And I had it ready to post on May 14th. It was going to be like so symbolic. I would start my YouTube channel on the day he ended his to like carry the torch or whatever. Cringe. But then he started posting a lot more leading up to his graduation, opening up about regrets he had in terms of how he handled YouTube and content creation. It really made me question whether or not I should make this video at all, but I already made the Paul rug, so all of this begs the question, is content creation even fun anymore? Can it be fun, or was it ever enjoyable to begin with? Or is it really just another soul-sucking 9-to-5 masquerading as some type of creative expression? And what should we take away from Anthony leaving YouTube? And if anyone watching wants this rug, keep watching until the end. We're doing a 0 sub giveaway. Let's freaking go! Those of you who don't know who Anthpo is, don't know why you clicked on this video, unless you're one of my 8 friends who I'm forcing to watch this. Hey! Thanks, guys. Anthpo's pretty much this college YouTuber who just documented his experience doing college things with his friends. His videos mostly had to do with the power of friendship and just making the most of where you're at. He's also known for other stuff too, like The House That No One Asked For, green screen parodies, the 1 Minute Talk Show. He's pretty much cemented himself as the college friendship YouTuber guy. And ever since January of 2022, he's been counting down to his graduation and his final days on the platform. And my BLA final exam. The scores have not been released yet. Please wish me luck in the comments down below. In the videos leading up to Anthpo's final upload, he started talking a lot more openly about his relationship and experience with content creation. So I'm going to be referencing a bunch of sources for this video. In this conversation with his dad, he ends the video questioning how much longer he can sustain being a YouTuber. In his banquet video, he expresses some regret about not being more present with his friends. In his July 23rd video, he makes a lot of interesting points about being a college-aged YouTuber in general. And Blue Powder Media also recently posted this interview with Anthpo where they kind of just talked about his career on YouTube. And just some quick background, I've had my healthy serving of clout. I've blown up on TikTok a couple times, and I was able to actually gain a pretty healthy following on there. And I mean, I've been a content creator for years now, depending on your definition, going all the way back to my Retinling community fan page, my scholarly academic peer-reviewed medical journal I wrote when I was 11 about splinters on WikiHow. Thank you very much. It was approved by an actual doctor, which is very funny. My Tumblr blog about Broadway dilfs I had when I was 15, which was kind of age inappropriate looking back, my Gravity Falls fan art account, and of course, my TikToks. And I've like tried my hand at TikTok clout in multiple corners of the internet. I filmed like rug tufting TikToks, comedies, parodies, POVs, cringe talks, makeup transitions, and I did all that to try and promote a YouTube channel that I never even ended up making because I kept shutting down and getting overwhelmed. So what is it about content creation that leaves creators feeling so isolated, lonely, burnt out, and dissatisfied? I think YouTube is inherently a very isolating thing to work on. In the Blue Powder Media interview, he gets into this idea that in order to be a content creator, you kind of have to be an introvert.
Why the fuck would you sit at home on a Friday night and edit videos when we're going to bars? And I'm like, I don't know, I just want to edit this video.
I spent most of my last semester of college just filming, editing, and posting TikToks, writing scripts for YouTube, editing my own videos and videos for other creators, turning this room into a studio so I could film. I would like blow off my friends and drop out of student organizations so I could film cringe TikToks. Like I would be like, I would love to, I'm so sorry, but I have to film like 8 Wednesday TikToks by this weekend. I would film Wednesday TikToks. Do you know how low you have to be 20 years old and filming Wednesday TikToks? I had to delete some because I ended up in a cringe compilation. And it's not just isolating, it also just requires this insane amount of commitment.
YouTube requires a lot of attention and time and thought and care. And I think it kind of requires you to go all in.
He also exposes his Google Calendar, which is insane to look at. And in the July 23rd video, he mentions that he spends around 50 to 100 hours a week thinking and planning and working on YouTube content, which is also not surprising, okay, given his content, but crazy to think about. And as a TikTok creator and someone who's been planning and procrastinating on starting a YouTube channel and attending college at the same time, I spent a lot of my time making content plans, notions, calendar scripts, schedules, and goals that I wasn't really able to meet. And this obviously led to a cycle of just being disappointed and burnt out, and then trying really hard to catch up, and then being disappointed and burnt out. I remember one day last summer, after spending a month holed up in my room filming like 300 TikToks, my phone just died. Not like died, but like it passed away, and I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown because all the TikToks got deleted, but like it's fine, I'm not mad about it still, so don't think about that. And I've also had a lot of friends who have tried starting YouTube channels, and also I edit for YouTubers, and I've seen a lot of people just kind of like, it's not for me, after they don't go viral after their first few uploads. It also brings up how most people who do YouTube have always wanted to do YouTube, which I thought was pretty accurate to me, considering that my iPod Touch from 6th grade has the YouTube logo in the lock screen, along with Harry Potter, Pentatonics, and America's Got Talent. Long ago, the Four Nations. Content creation also has this tendency of blurring the lines between what's for the camera and what's actually real. In the world of theater, we call this make-believe versus make-believe. In high school, I was a theater kid, okay? We have to move on. The Blue Powder interview has this discussion on how much of what we do is for the bit versus ourselves. And when you create content online, especially like comedic content, I think you sort of become the bit. I used to film in my bedroom with my green screen next to my bed, so there's no separation between me and creating content, and it made me go a little bit crazy. I used to film cringe anime boys be like TikToks, you might have seen my work, and to this day, I can't stop making cosplay hands and talking like this when speaking to my friends in conversation. It makes them real mad, but I can't help it. I'm just such a silly and stupid little... I think it's the content creator equivalent of Hollywood actors taking on a role and becoming so entrenched in their character work that they start taking on the mannerisms and affectations of their character and start like slipping into the character during interviews. I mean, I think it's pretty much like the same thing, like an A-list Hollywood actor and my cringy anime boy TikToks. I think it's both high art and they involve a lot of advanced character work. I mean, like just being overtaken and consumed by your craft. And posting can also just be difficult for a bunch of other different reasons, like cringe culture, the rise of short form content, and the fear of like keep posting or you'll be forgotten, you know, and losing momentum, this inevitable obsession with numbers and metrics that actually resulted in me deleting successful TikToks and entire accounts because the numbers weren't as good as I had planned. I mean, I've been meaning to start this channel for 2 years now, and since then I've been through multiple semesters of college, an ADHD diagnosis, my entire 20th year of life, TikTok clout, and multiple Freudian regression-induced reintroductions to my hyperfixations from childhood, including, but not limited to, the Lorax movie, my Dan and Phil phase, and Super Mario Galaxy 2, specifically the second one. Specifically the tall trunk slide left. The question I asked at the beginning was, can you make content creation fun? Or how do you make content creation fun? Do I have an answer to that? No. Am I gonna keep creating content? Possibly.
So we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving, cause you and I will.
So this is kind of a nerve-wracking angle. I feel like my camera's gonna fall on me any second. But again, I know this video had kind of a more cynical tone, and it sounds like, oh, content creation sucks and I hate it and I'm just doing it because I'm so tortured. I'm a tortured artist. But I actually am very excited about this. I love making videos. I love editing. I love being creative. And so even if I don't like blow up and become the next Mr. Beast, you know, at least I can have an archive of work that I'm proud of, that I put a lot of time into, that I can look back on when I'm older and be like, man, how did I have so much time on my hands in college? I have a lot of time on my hands, as you can tell. Did I mention to you guys that I'm a business major? What else did I say? If anyone watching made it this far and actually wants this rug, comment down below. Just put the word gimme in your comment, and the hottest person in my comment section will be getting this rug. That's a great culture to establish my channel on. I'm sticking with that. There's a lot of microfibers in my lungs, so I'm gonna make this quick. Thank you for watching. See you guys later. That's cringe. I'm not gonna do that. Ugh.